Idol will be there, and unfortunately, we'll have to say goodbye to one of the contestants, but a former contestant who's going to be back out on that stage. Season 9 Idol winner, Lee DeWyze. What's happening, buddy?
Not much, man. How you been?
I'm good. Good to have you back on. You excited about tonight?
Yeah, I am, man. I'm really excited to get back up there and play music off my album. You know, it's going to be a little different this time, so I'm excited for that.
You're doing your new single, Beautiful Like You.
Yeah, man, and I'm real happy with this single. You know, it's one of my favorite songs off the album, and we put a lot of time into it. So, you know, we've got a great arrangement, and we're going to get up there and kill it.
Have you had a chance to see some of the contestants that have been performing this year?
Yeah, you know, it's definitely been different, you know, and it's weird watching the show after being through that, you know, but, you know, I know what they're going through, and I could see it sometimes. I'm like, oh, boy, you know, and it's different, but I'm definitely a fan of Casey's, Pia's, and Haley's.
Yeah. So Casey?
Casey, Haley, and Pia.
And Pia. You like Pia, too.
Yeah.
At what I mean, you were always very, very cool and calm and collected on the show, but at what stage in the series does it start to burn a little bit, where it's physically tough to perform?
When there's like 4 or 5 of you left. I mean, that's when it really, really got hard for me, just simply because not only is your voice, you know, it's different. Your voice does weird things when you're put in situations where you're nervous and you're stressing versus just being on the road performing. So when you're up there and you're trying to keep your voice intact while also trying not to worry about the other contestants, that's when things really start to get hard. But I mean, you know, this season obviously is a little different the way they've cut it down. So I mean, it's been a lot quicker, and they've had to really adjust. I think, you know, very quick to the situation. So I'm sure they're feeling the pressure now.
Yeah, they are, but they're doing a good job. Lee DeWyze is going to be on tonight performing his single, and also Black Eyed Peas doing the show. We'll have your results. Did I hear 50 Cent was giving you some career advice over dinner?
Yeah, it was.
What's that?
It's an interesting story. You know, the last place I expected advice. You know, we were at an event, and you know, I look over and there he is, you know, just doing his thing, and next thing you know, I'm talking to him, and he starts talking to me about, you know, hits and the business, and it was just surreal, you know. I mean, the guy's, you know, been more than successful at what he's done, and just, you know, the last person I thought would be giving me any kind of advice was 50 Cent, but you know, it was cool. It was definitely cool. I mean, it was something I won't forget, that's for sure.
The best advice he gave you was what?
You know, he looked at me after the whole conversation, and like when we're done, he's like, hey, and he like pulled me back. He's like, hey, and I'm like, yeah, and he goes, just next time you're in the studio and you're making a hit, and you're real excited about it, and it feels real good, and you got it just the way you want it, just remember you got to do that again. And I was like, thanks, man.
Thanks for the advice.
Like,
no pressure.
No pressure.
And again,
no pressure.
and again, and again.
Yeah, exactly. But it was cool. You know, it was definitely an interesting night.
Lee, I will see you at rehearsal in just a bit, man. Looking forward to having you on.
Absolutely, bro. I miss you, Ryan. I miss you.
Tonight, we will bond.
Yes, we will.
All right, brother. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, bro.
Later. And by the way, I have a pair of tickets to tonight's show. Call on 102 Idol 877.